I'm not a baddie because I fight. Like that is a part of, what I do, but that's not all in why I'm a baddie.
You didn't say you were a lesbian, correct, right?
Yeah, I'm not a lesbian.
Okay.
I don't like girls. I just like her. You're not gonna treat me like I'm nobody. Like if
Yeah.
we're together, it shouldn't matter. I feel like I should still be treated how I should be treated. The way I'm portrayed on TV is not it's not all to me.
Right.
And don't get it messed up. I can beat a bitch ass.
Yeah, we see that. What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Jada Blackwell, and you are tuned into 8 at the Table, and we have the one, the only, the poppin', the lit, the talked about. We got the baddest baby. What's your name?
Big Lex,
That's
not the
my
little
name.
one.
That part.
Period.
Welcome to the show, honey. Everybody
Thank
talking
you.
about you.
Yes, topic of conversation.
Isn't it nice, though?
It is. I love it. It's bittersweet. I have love, I have haters, but I'm still popping.
Yeah, you're doing something right. If
So,
they ain't
period.
hating, and if you ain't getting talked
Exactly.
about. So let's do some quick icebreakers. I'm 30 something.
Oh,
so
are you?
back in the day, we used to be online talking about ASL, which meant age, sex, location. So we know you female, but we're gonna start with age and where you from.
I'm 24. I just turned 24 on September 11th,
Okay.
2001.
Nice.
I'm from Akron, Ohio, but I'm kind of from Akron, Ohio and Phoenix, Arizona.
Okay.
My mom, I was born in Phoenix, Arizona. My mom's from Phoenix, Arizona. She moved to Ohio to live with my dad. They split up and we went, they coordinated every other school year. So
Got you. Wow.
kindergarten and first, I was in Ohio. Second grade, I was in Arizona. Third grade, Ohio. Fourth grade, Arizona. Fifth grade, Ohio. Sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, and 10th, Arizona. And then my 11th and 12th grade year, I went to Ohio. And then I did 5 years of college from Ohio. So that's why I claim Ohio, because that was where I resided during college.
Got you. So were you played basketball, right?
Yes, I was a college athlete. I
Okay,
got a
because my sister
scholarship.
loves basketball and she adores you. So
Yes.
she was like, oh yeah, she was giving me a little, little tips
mhm.
about you. So how were you able to play basketball? Were you staying on both teams? Or you weren't playing in like high school and
No, I played in high school. I went to 2 different high schools.
Okay,
so
got
the
you,
first
yeah.
high school, I played 2 years of basketball, and then I went to Ohio and I played 2 years of basketball there, and then I got a scholarship
Gotcha.
and did 5 years.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, girl, you made it work. You made it work.
Yes, I did.
Ain't it crazy? Like when your parents going through stuff, it's like the kids just get thrown in it.
Yeah, but I feel like I was living like 2 different lifestyles. I was living one with my mom, a different culture, and I was living a different culture and lifestyle with my dad.
Right.
So it was
Did you prefer either or?
Honestly, I feel like
What are the cultures? Sorry if you don't mind.
my mom is Mexican and my dad is Black.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't have a preference. I feel like my dad's side and living in Ohio, I preferred the Friends because we were kind of more stable in Ohio.
Okay.
As far as like it was small. We grew up with people. My mom, she never knew where she wanted to live. So we were over here. And yeah, so I feel like Ohio was just more stable as far as like friends wise and stuff like that.
Got you. Oh, that's nice. So you had like a comfort there with your
Yeah.
dad. Okay, that's cool. That's awesome. On your way here, because I want to get back to something else you said too. But on your way here, what kind of music did you listen to?
I listened to it was the soft music. It was I don't know what you are, but I know what I need.
Okay.
Oh, I think it was Rod Wave.
Oh, really? Okay.
But it was it was the original
soft
song
in Rod Wave. This is so funny.
Yes.
Yo, okay, I love it. Okay, I like that because sometimes, so like for myself, I know myself. When I get in the car, all I want to hear is shake, 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 like something to get me in the mood. I always have to get hyped up before I do stuff. So I wondered, like, is everybody like that, or some people like to just zen and calm and chill?
I think that more so my music is kind of calm. I do listen to like when I'm in a mood, I listen to like hardcore, like rap. But normally, just on a regular day, if I'm playing Pandora or something, I like Giveon.
Yes, exactly. I love it.
Jhené Aiko, like soft music.
What you listen to, it's so funny because music is so powerful, honestly. And what you listen to can literally like like
Mhm.
put you in the mood for your day, your morning, your evening, whatever. It's so crazy. Because like
Absolutely.
honestly, like I listen to a lot of Christian music. Alex Jean, what's up?
Period.
But yeah, like, but I had to listen to my little turn up music. Anyways, okay. Something messy. What's
Okay.
the last screenshot on your phone?
What is the last screenshot on my phone? Probably some messages or I have when I see something that I want,
Okay.
I just screenshot it.
I figured that.
So it's just very like it'll be random sometimes.
Yeah,
Like I'll see
yeah.
something, I'll be like, oh, let me just screenshot that,
Do
get
you
back to it.
screenshot videos that you plan to go back to, but in the moment?
No, I don't. I
No?
don't.
Okay.
I do like music,
Okay.
stuff like that. Little
Got
things.
you.
That I
Every
see
now
or
and again,
something.
like if something is going on and I can't finish the video, I'm like, let me screenshot this.
Yeah, get back to it.
Okay, so I really want to dive into more about who you are and you know where you come from. I think that you have a very interesting past and everything. But one question I do want to ask, because clearly everybody, you know, is probably wondering, what were you doing before you got on the show, before the Baddies?
Okay, so May 2024, we are in September 2025. May 2024, I had graduated college. Okay.
Nice.
And
I'm
from
sorry, what was your major?
business administration.
Nice. Okay.
So I had did 5 years of college, graduated business administration, and then from May to July, I was just working. I was figuring out what I was gonna do because I knew that I was gonna do something, but I needed the money to do that. And so I was working. I had found a job, and I was working as like an office girl. It was a temporary job. It was supposed to end in November. It was like just registering people to vote. I was like an office lady, and so I was working that for like 3 months, or May, June, July, for 2 months, and then July 15th, I seen that Natalie was casting for Baddies, and she said meet her in Detroit. I think it was like July 20th or something like that. She's like, meet me in Detroit this date. And when I seen that,
Yeah.
it was a moment for me. It was a really big moment because I knew that I was gonna pursue that.
Right.
And so soon as I seen that, I called my girlfriend and I was like, oh my gosh, like she's casting. However, when I was in my dorms, I would always watch Baddies, and I would say, if I wasn't here right now attending to basketball in school, I would be there auditioning. So I was working for a little bit and then went to auditions, continued to work, continued to live my regular life. But I planned my life out as if I had made it. I was like, well, if I make it, I can't plan something in November because I'll probably be filming. So I didn't think that far ahead because I knew I was gonna make
That's
it.
faith right there. Now that's dope.
Yes.
And I completely understand. It's like a power you have sometimes. It's like you feel like you're determined enough, you know what you want, and by all means you're gonna get it. And you kind of feel like you're powerful and you can make anything happen if you want it bad enough. So I understand where you're coming from with that. That's cool. Like, isn't it crazy how fast your life can change? Like, in the blink of an eye, you doing one thing. And like, imagine if you didn't. This is the crazy part. Imagine if you hadn't said, let me go to that audition.
Exactly. And I seen the
And
opportunity.
it sounds
and I took
outrageous.
it. Yeah.
Like, you about to go to a Baddie's audition? Like, girls
I
about to be
know.
1 million people. Like,
Uh-huh.
but imagine if you had not done that. And that's what people
Exactly.
need to pay attention to. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So, okay, you called up girlfriend. Is this your girlfriend?
Yes, it's my girlfriend.
Because you are a lesbian, right?
What
What do you call it? I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
So I would say she was the first girl that I actually ever took serious and messed with. I was always dating boys, men before. Can we cuss? I'm like, I was
niggas.
Yeah, I've always dated niggas up until I met her, and I was always like, I was a hypocrite at first. I'm like, why would a girl like a stud or like why? And then I realized like I actually fell in love with her as a person, and we just hit things off, and we've been together ever since. We've been together about almost 2 years now.
Nice. Okay.
So she's been my person. She's been the front row seat of my whole entire journey.
I know when she see people bothering her baby, she be like,
yes,
behind the screen, like,
she goes off. It's a lot.
She probably got enemies and they don't even know it.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, don't walk past my tub. Okay.
Yes.
So wait, do you want children?
I think eventually, I'm not thinking that far ahead because
Mhm.
I don't plan on having kids anytime
Okay.
soon or now. Like
Mhm.
that's
But if that was the case, would you plan on becoming pregnant, or like you just don't think about it?
yeah.
Okay.
I don't think
Okay.
about it.
And how did your family take it? Like, were they supportive? Were they?
Yeah, they were
Mhm.
supportive.
What about your friends?
My friends, yeah, they were supportive. I mean, I don't feel like anybody can judge me
Yeah.
on anything because it's
Mhm.
not their life. So,
Right. It's so funny because even coming up, like
Mhm.
I never hung around many, like, especially like women who liked
Mhm.
women, and I never like met someone that, like, I don't know if I've ever been approached
Yeah.
by a woman in that kind of way,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah,
ditzy. I'd be
yeah.
like, hey girl, you look good in that dress.
Exactly.
Like I don't even know what's going on. So
Mhm.
like until, for example, my sister is a
Mhm.
full-blown lesbian, and she's been to, I'm the one that noticed, because I'm just like, why are you
Mm.
taking pictures in elementary with your hat backwards sitting next
Yeah.
to the cute girls? You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So for me, it was like I watched my sister grow up in that
Right.
world, and I never understood it in my own childhood,
Mhm.
but watching my sister, I'm like, oh wow, this is really something, like this is real. Like,
Yeah.
so you weren't born that way, but you became that way based off of your love for someone and your
Yes.
attraction to them. And do you think that you're changed for good? Like,
No, I think that she's my first and only
mhm.
girl that
Okay.
I will mess with. Like she got
Mhm.
me. She got me.
Really? Is this a
Yeah.
basketball girly?
Yeah,
Like,
we actually were on the same basketball team. Yeah.
really?
So it was like that's how that happened because couldn't see myself in a different position. Someone approaching me
Yeah.
and like just spitting game and me going for it. I could never see that.
Right.
It kind of happened like over time. Like I knew her, like we were on the same basketball team, so
Mhm.
we were all close. And then slowly but surely, it got
Yeah.
more deep and stuff
So
like
even
that.
being on the basketball team all those years, it was never none of that, like, little,
I mean,
little.
I've messed with a few girls,
Oh, okay,
but it
okay. Because
was
I was about to
always
say,
for
how'd you
like
do
it was for
that?
fun. It was for fun.
Okay, got you. But then
So
when that one came and did, handle
yeah, it was
business,
like it
eh.
wasn't many, but it was like she was the one that like got me.
Yeah,
So
okay.
yeah.
Girl, them brows. I just can't stop.
Oh,
The
thank
brows are just
you. Shout out
fire.
to my
I just
makeup
want
artist.
to.
Yes, my girl Court, she got me together.
Those
This
are
is
some
honestly
fire
a different
brows.
look because my eyebrows are really, really dark. And so
Mm.
she made it to match my hair. And I feel like it just gives me an overall just
Right, it does. It's like,
yes,
it's
contour, but
fire.
yes,
Girl, I want them
period.
brows. We could link up after. I don't know what time y'all leave. Okay.
Period.
So tell us. Ooh, I kind of want to get back into the relationship thing too.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work, right? Because
Uh-huh.
I'm just being like a curious
Right.
person, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does it feel like someone's more the guy and someone's more like,
Um,
I don't know the lingo or anything. So
yeah.
100% first thing I want to say is I pray I'm not being disrespectful, and by no means am I trying to be disrespectful.
Right.
Like, I'm just saying the things
Mm-hmm.
that I might know, because I don't even ask my sister stuff. I'm just like, girl, you got your girlfriend over here?
Right,
Just leave
right,
it at
right.
that. Okay, so is there like femme, dyke? Like, I don't know the difference.
I think it's a stud. She's a
Okay,
stud.
okay.
Just I don't know the particular, but I think a dyke is different than a stud for sure.
Is that rude?
A dyke is like manly, like
Okay.
a girl that probably is like wants to be like
Okay.
I don't know.
So
But
so basically, studs don't wear strap-ons and dykes do, or they both?
no,
I'm sorry.
no. I don't know.
Everybody's different.
I feel like everyone's different. I feel like studs are dykes are more I don't know.
Okay.
I don't wanna offend anybody.
Yeah,
So
see, that's how I feel
don't know.
too. That's why I was
don't
trying to
know. I
use
don't
you to
know.
get to it.
Yeah,
Get
I
to the
don't
bottom
know.
of it.
I don't know.
Okay, so in this situation, you would consider yourself more like the feminine one, the femme? Are you a femme now, or are you just a
I'm
explorer?
just me. Yeah, I don't know. I don't specify myself as
Okay.
anything.
Okay, because you didn't say you were a lesbian, correct? Right?
Yeah, I'm not a lesbian.
Okay.
I don't like girls. I just like her.
Okay, got you.
Right.
Well, what is she doing now?
Right.
Tell us more. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
But yeah,
Because I can imagine sometimes I'm just like,
mhm.
dag, like being with men. It's like sometimes you don't really, and I know it's not all sexual. Trust me, I get that. Like
Yep.
you've fallen in love with this person. But when I
Yes.
think of the sexual, and I'm just like, wow, that person being with a woman, And being a woman, I'm just like, dang, they probably really know what to do, and they probably do it every single time, and that's probably very healing.
Yeah. Yes. I think that, like, for instance, men, I feel like women kind of cater to you more
Yeah.
just because, like, I've been with men and I feel like it's always been an issue. Like, they have multiple women and this and that. And
Mhm.
I've always knew my worth as a woman, no matter what. I don't care what you have, what your caliber, whatever, whatever.
Yeah,
I could have been the bottom of the bottom, but you're not gonna treat me as such.
that part.
So, I always knew my worth, and I feel like sometimes men do try to, like, play like, oh yeah, I can have this person, I can have this
Mhm.
person. You're not, though,
Yeah.
not with me. So with her, she catered to me in a way, like, she made me feel secure.
Mhm.
She attended to my feelings. She made adjustments for me.
Mhm.
Like, so for me, that it made me feel loved. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't have to worry about you doing this and that. Like, we're girls, so it's more like soft and like feminine, I feel like.
Got you.
So yeah,
Okay, that's nice though. Because then do you feel
definitely.
like even just being with a woman, it's like you kind of actually she gets it more because she's a woman and she knows like
Yes.
you know
Yeah. And
right
we're like, that's like my
understanding.
best friend. Like, literally, it's like my best friend and my lover. So, like, we
Oh.
go at it like sisters,
Mhm.
but that's my love.
Aw.
So yeah.
You know, I got a homegirl. I might have to hit her up. It's like I'm joking. I'm just okay. I do got a few though. But anyways, so
Mhm.
this is cool. You
Yeah.
know, I like it because you didn't because so many people say like you ask people how did they end up in a
Mhm.
relationship with the same sex.
Right.
And a lot of people say they were born gay, or some people say they had
Yeah.
experiences when they were younger. And so
Mhm.
in this situation, you can see where someone is like, you know what, I just wanted to be loved properly. And this is
Right.
how I went about getting that. So I think
Mhm.
that's really nice. Um, and your mom and dad cool with it. Have they met her yet?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. And you met her family?
Yep. I met her family. She's met
Mhm.
mine. We've been together for like 2 years, so it's just
Mhm.
kind of like it's a normal thing. Like, we're together. I feel like we still live the same lifestyle. We're just more upgraded. We're
Mhm.
just, things change. Our reality changed, but we still hang out every
Yeah.
day. We're still with each other every day. Like, it's still the same stuff.
So even with the life upgrade, like
Hmm.
do you believe in 50-50 first of all? Like even in that situation, you know what I'm saying? Like do you
Um,
guys just take care of each other? Well, how do you feel about 50-50 relationships?
I think that, well, I personally would rather um kind of 50-50 in different ways. Like,
Okay.
maybe somebody might be, for example, somebody might be paying the bills and
Mhm.
I probably will pay utilities
Mhm.
or doing the housework, getting all the stuff we need in the house,
Right.
toilet paper, stuff like that.
Mhm.
I feel like that it depends on
Mhm.
what you're doing that's 50-50.
Right. Okay.
I am independent
Mhm.
first.
Okay.
So I'm always going to make sure that I'm good and my surroundings are good regardless of anybody. So for me, I wouldn't it just depends.
Mhm.
I feel like it doesn't depend. I'm not looking for someone to just
Right,
100%
take
take
care
care
of
of
you.
me. No,
Okay.
I'm not.
So, like, do you feel like it's different with being with a man versus being with a woman? Do you see them
Um
differently? Like, would you expect more from a man than your counterpart?
I would expect more from a man, but then
Mhm.
again, I'm the dominance is it's different. So, but she I feel like she just with little things, like, she just caters to me more
Okay.
than men.
So, do
Like,
you feel
then
like she's
for
doing a
me,
better job, a man's job, better than a man
I
at
feel
this
like,
point?
yeah, like, just sweet things. Like, she just the little shit she does for me,
Mhm.
like, just bringing me flowers if
Right.
I'm mad. Like, one time I was mad, she brought me pizza. I like milk, so
Mhm.
she brought me like a half.
Milk?
Yes, I like milk. She brought me
2%?
whole
Ooh, girl.
red cap. Yeah, she brought me
Red cap.
a pizza. She bought me donuts, flowers, and a half gallon of milk. because I was mad at her.
Did
And
you
it's
dip
like,
the donut in the milk? What is the milk doing?
I mean,
here?
it's just, I don't know. I drink it. I'll wake up in the middle of the night and drink.
That's
a glass
why
of
you
milk.
be do.
Yeah.
You got them bones.
Yes, strong.
Rah, bah,
Period.
mink.
Yes,
You know?
yes, that's
Okay.
exactly what it is.
Girl,
Yeah.
y'all better get you some milk. This is a commercial. 2%
Yes,
red cap. I mean, whole milk. What do you know? You better get that endorsement, girl.
Yes.
Do you feel like men are losing that touch of like care in a way? Like, is that what kind of steered you in a different direction? Like, what was missing when dating men?
So yeah, I was messing with someone, and he couldn't attend. He wasn't doing it for me. Like, as far as just like communication and little things. He was somebody, but you're not gonna treat me like I'm nobody. Like, if we're together, it shouldn't matter. I feel like I should still be treated how I should be treated. And so when we were going through that, we were kind of like more so distant, and I started focusing more on myself and basketball and like just my personal life. And in that came my girlfriend. And it was like I didn't expect, I never looked, when I first met her, I didn't look at her like that. Like, I didn't look at her like, oh yeah, I like her. It just it kind of gradually happened. Like, and she was getting out of a situation too, so it was like our eyes, we could see more clear. She could
that's
see more clear, I could see
awesome.
more clear. So like we ended up falling, for each other, and it just went from there.
That's so perfect. And it
Yeah.
happened it didn't happen at a point where you had to question it too. So it's like,
Right.
are you just trying to be around me or being this good person because you want,
Right.
clout, and stuff like that. And I know y'all exes are kicking the walls. Like, and don't it feel good? I seen that laugh.
Yes.
You was just like,
yes.
die.
Yeah,
Because
because
it's like, yeah, if you knew better, you do better.
right. And it's just, I always knew I was gonna be somebody. I just didn't know what. I knew I was gonna be something. I just didn't know what. So like, I always held myself as such.
Yeah,
Like,
absolutely.
I was the brokest of the brokest, and I still held
With that girl.
myself up. Yes, absolutely.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna be great.
Yeah,
Like, it might not
exactly.
be on y'all time, but I'm gonna be great. And
I knew that.
Trust me, that's like a special thing. That is a special
Yeah.
thing because I realized not everybody feels that way.
Yeah.
Like even me, it was just like, I might be on cloud 9 most of the day, but I know I'm gonna be on TV. one
Right,
day,
right, right. Exactly.
So
Exactly.
that was, I get
exactly.
it.
Yep.
So, when it comes to like the degree and everything, like,
Yeah.
do you feel like that was still an important thing to do? Like, to get your degree, even though you had these goals to be on television.
Oh yeah.
How important is that still? Because I feel like people have a goal to do something, and you never know if it's gonna be longevity in it. You never know if
Right.
it's gonna last forever. So, talk to the people about that. Like, how do you still feel as though your education was important?
Oh, okay. Yes. So, like I said, I knew that I was going to be something, whether that was a successful, anything.
Yeah.
My basketball got me my degree. And so I always know, no matter what, I have that under my belt. If push comes to shove, I still have that degree to do that.
Right.
And so, I did that, and it was secured. It kept me grounded. It was something that kept me grounded for 5 years of school. And, whenever I need to utilize that, I will.
Right. Because you have a backup plan no matter what.
Right.
So
exactly.
I think like it's important for people to know, like, yes, chase your dreams, but make sure you have that
Security,
foundation.
yeah.
You have to have a secure foundation because there's so many people that just wanna, you have a lot of followers, you have a
Right.
lot of fans, you have a lot of
Right.
people that are just like, I'm just gonna go audition. But in the meantime, I think it's important to like let young people know, like, yes, you can dream the big dreams, but make sure you're covering your butt along the way,
Right.
like, because you made sure you were secured and had your
Right.
degree. So stay in school, children. It's important, like the education part, like, what would you want your followers and your fans to understand about you?
Yeah, I feel like, regardless, I'm not a baddie because I fight. Like, that is a part of, what I do, but that's not all in why I'm a baddie. Like, I still have an education. I still have a good heart. I'm kind. I like doing things for the community. I'm just someone, all in all, that I'm a big sister
Yeah.
of 7. So, I try to be somebody that the little and the youth can look up to, because
Right.
fighting is not okay, but I do get paid for it. It's a
Yeah.
job,
Right.
and I don't encourage it. But everyone has a job, so
And
for
people
sure.
just have to understand to differentiate that. And yes, you are a baddie. Like you have a very
Yes.
beautiful spirit. You have a
Thank
nice energy. You have a
you.
wonderful team.
Thank
I think that
you.
even just sitting here with you, it's like I hope people can see, like, don't just look at me as somebody who likes to fight, because I'm not gonna
Right.
lie. Like, if I was on the show, I
Mhm.
would do what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like people don't
Yes.
understand when it comes to entertainment, you got to entertain.
Exactly.
Like you got to do
Yes,
what you got to do.
yes,
Like
yes.
trust me.
First day, and that's what I feel like a lot of people judge me off of. Oh, you're doing this. Oh, you're doing that. I knew no one had to tell me how to be I know what to do.
Mhm.
I know how to do my job, and I feel like people try to judge, oh, fighting is not, or being a baddie is not fighting, this and that, but however it does play a big part in
Mhm.
the show, and I feel like people blame me
Mhm.
for fighting.
Right.
And it's like, yeah, but at the end of the day, I still am a baddie for
Right.
many, many other reasons.
Mhm.
Fighting is small, and I
Right.
don't consider that
I mean, you
just
can't help
solely
what
the
they
reason for being
showcase
a baddie.
too.
Right,
Yeah, you can't
exactly.
help what they're choosing to, because again, I've been on a television show
Mhm.
and they was just like, "You're a trick. You was tricking on a nigga." And I'm like, "No, I
Yeah,
wasn't.
exactly.
We was
Exactly,
doing
exactly,
business.
exactly,
He
exactly.
took my money. I wasn't
Exactly.
giving it to him to give me some. You know what I'm
Uh-huh,
saying? Like, no.
uh-huh.
So it's like they will create an image for you. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
exactly.
And so you have all this stuff going on, but it's a bunch of girls on this show that's trying to show who they are and that they're tough and this and that. So you
Right.
just fall into that. So I 100% understand where you're coming from. Trust me.
Mhm.
And I think what's crazy. Like I'm not going to talk about the show much because
Right.
honestly I've only seen the beginning of Baddie's Africa, I think.
Mhm,
And I was
mhm.
just like, oh, I think the girls are beautiful. And I'm just
Yeah.
such a girl's girl. And I'm just like, why can't they
Yes.
make it funny and like everybody
Yeah.
get along? Because I would have been like, yo, today we about to go walk on the strip and we about to see who could put the most niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's go walk on the
Yeah, yeah,
strip.
yeah,
Let's see if we
yeah,
can get
yeah,
somebody to
yeah.
buy us a
Yeah.
bag. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Exactly,
let's implement
exactly.
some fun into it. So, like, I know that you probably don't even like care to get into it because it's pretty
Mhm.
much just violence. But at the end of the day,
Uh-huh.
your name is getting out there.
Yeah.
And you got to run it up. Now it's time
Exactly.
to just make the best of it and,
Mhm.
try to get the endorsements, try to get
Mhm.
on as many platforms as you possibly can.
Mhm.
And, what were your goals now? Like, what else do you do? What are some of your hobbies besides, obviously you got your degree
Yeah,
and stuff.
exactly. Well, I just put out my single with Natalie Nunn, Snatch. Go make sure you
Okay.
guys go stream right
People
now.
talk junk about Natalie, but she
Yes, she really does. She really does care about her people, and I feel like she definitely shows love to her baddies.
Mhm.
And I will always love and respect her for
Mhm.
that, no matter what. Like she puts us in all these different positions, and I was so thankful that I was able to get on a song with her.
Right,
And
right.
yeah, so I have that single. I have a movie coming out. It's called Rondo Part 2. It's on
Okay.
Tubi. It is airing October 25th.
My birthday is the 24th.
Oh, is it? Yes, it's airing.
Good gift. Thanks, sweetie.
Yes, and now I'm trying to put my focus into like modeling and acting. So, I'm
Yes,
here
do
for New York
it.
Fashion Week, and walking the runway is just I just
Empowering.
take control. Like I
Yes.
love it. It's something that I really 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 want to get into. Modeling, acting. I'm very dramatic. And
Yes.
so I can act.
I
I can
love
act.
it. I
And
love
that's
it.
I'm going to do that. So
Keep
stay
d-
tuned.
keep doing what you're
Yes.
doing and believing in yourself. The
Yes.
thing I like about you most is that you believe in yourself.
Mhm.
You have this you're so driven. And I think that's
Yes.
amazing because sometimes people think things are going to get handed to them.
Mhm.
Listen, even basketball requires discipline.
Yes.
And I think people don't understand that's what separates the weak from the strong.
Mhm,
That's what separates the
Yes.
like, oh, goats do this.
Yeah,
Like you could be
yeah.
a follower, but you could be a goat. You know what I'm
Mhm,
saying?
mhm.
So that takes discipline and that takes dedication and that takes for you to really be like, oh, I'm gonna do this. And I admire that about you because I think that's
Yes.
dope. Like you're like,
Thank
I'm gonna do
you.
it. So I look forward to seeing you on many big screens and seeing
Thank
you
you. You
and
will.
having many endorsements and doing that. It's so funny because it reminds me of situations like, I'm sorry if I'm talking too much, girl, but I
Oh
do.
no.
But it
Please, I
reminds
love
me of
to talk.
situations of like when it came to like Rihanna or like a Tiana
Mm-hmm.
Taylor. People see these women in the beginning of their careers and they just don't they
Yeah.
don't think of how big someone can become. And when I sit with someone like you, I'm just like, I can see you being really big.
Yeah.
And so
Exactly.
I'm gonna give you my
Thank
phone number
you.
because let me tell you something, girl. If you be Oprah. Sorry, I'm just
Yes, I
joking.
got you.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you have so much potential to be great, and I love that. You know, coming from a woman who's been in media for a while and had
Right.
troubles navigating, I think you're on the right track, and I think that's
Thank
awesome.
you.
100%.
Thank you.
So, is there anything you want to tell us about Big Lex that we forgot? Like, what's going on?
I would say nothing that you guys forgot. Maybe something that that people don't know. And I kind of do want to capitalize on the fact that I am a big sister and I'm very much a family person. I feel like my job as a big sister and someone that, I have little cousins and everyone that's looking up to me is I just kind of want to pave a way and just set an example for them. Like
Yes.
that is my end goal. And at the end, I want to, just all make sure my family is straight. But I specifically say that because, people are looking up to me. My family's looking
set
up
the
to me.
bar,
And
girl.
yes, and I
You
did it.
set
And
the
I feel like that's
bar.
my job.
And they are looking up to you
Yes,
100%.
exactly.
So much that you might not even realize. Sometimes I'd be looking
Mhm.
at my sister like, what have I done?
Yeah. Yeah.
I introduced her to a lot way too soon.
Yeah.
Now
yeah.
we're both living in this little town. I'm just like,
Mhm.
girl, you're too big for this.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
So just know that your siblings are looking up to you. And now
I
they're going to
love you
have
guys.
big dreams. They're going to have
Yes.
big dreams. And then they're going to see you touching a bag. I don't know how
Yes.
well off your family is. But when they see that little, when they start seeing that tuna tartar and that wag, you
Yes.
come to the table and y'all on vacations places, they just like, I'm going to make sure I get this too.
Yes,
So now
yep.
you done set the bar at a certain level. So they going,
Yes. Yes.
So congratulations, girl. But
Thank
you're going to
you.
have some siblings on your hands.
Yeah, exactly.
You're responsible now.
I know. I'm responsible. The way I'm portrayed on TV is not it's not all to me.
Right.
And don't get it messed up, I can beat a bitch ass.
Yeah, we see that.
But, there's more to me than just what is being shown. And there's a lot of stuff that happens behind the scenes that, you guys may not have that dialogue. And so, things come out a different way. And it's not the editing. I'm not blaming it on the editing because, what happens, I did whatever you guys see. But there is also more behind the scenes that maybe you guys don't see and that you guys may not understand to the fullest. So when it's shown, it's like you guys don't have, a lot of people don't have the full
context, the full story.
Right, exactly. So,
Yeah.
it is that, but my image, I feel like my image, I like my image on the show, there is certain narratives, as far as like, there's a narrative, like I'm a bully and stuff. And I'm not a bully.
Right.
And I feel like that's a big misconception about me. Like I
Why
said,
are they saying you're a bully?
honestly, I feel like it's kind of biased ways. I feel like some people try to portray that image maybe because certain things happen because of certain reasons. And when I react, people might play victim and people might try to blame me for how I react. But let's talk about the initial cause of why I had to react.
Right.
And so I feel like,
are you people feel as though you're picking and choosing? And this is, I'm a completely oblivious person right now, 'cause like I told you, I got a 4-year-old, I got ADHD, so I don't have I don't know what the hell's going on. So I'm just asking genuinely from like the bottom of my heart. Do you think people see you as turning up when it's convenient or turning up on certain people? Like what do they feel? What do they think?
Well, I don't,
Because I've also seen, because I did a little searching, and you do, like, I heard Ivory's like one of the big dogs, right?
Yeah.
And that's somebody that you go head to head with, right?
Exactly.
So if you will fight her, you'll fight anybody at the end of the day.
And I have, besides like the people that I'm cool with, I have fought almost everybody on the cast. So it's like I don't pick and choose. I feel like my biggest thing is everyone can have their own opinion.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with having your own opinion. However, the issue with me is everyone needs to stand behind their opinion and what they feel, what they do.
Okay.
If you do something totally messed up or something, or if I knock your glass over and you get mad, I have to stand on that. You know, if I knock your glass over and you
Your
react,
perspective is different.
yeah, if I knock your glass over and you react, I can't get mad at you for how you react, you know, and I can't play victim like, oh, well, you really want to fight me over because I knocked your glass? Like, why do you want to fight me over that? Like, you can't blame someone for the reaction,
how they saw it and how they feel and what they
exactly.
perceive from that situation. Because I might see that you did it on purpose, and you might be saying, "I really didn't." But at the end of the day, if I don't like you already, or if there's already tension, then baby, now I feel like it's up. So I get it, 100%, and that's what I always talk about is perspective.
Yes, absolutely.
My thing is, do you think people are like purposely trying to start with you because of it, or do you think like people are you easily agitated, or do you think like on the show you just like, man, I gotta do what I gotta do, it's up regardless, as soon as you try me?
Yeah, okay, so I can say that on the show a lot of stuff is dramatized, and that's with everyone. So if you step on my shoe in real life, I might say, hey, you know, you stepped on my shoe, whatever. If you step on my shoe in the Baddie's world or that environment, it's like, hey, watch out, like you stepping on my shoe.
And
like
now they gonna snap because everybody's trying to get that
it's
snapping
like,
moment.
you know, and it's natural. And I feel like all of us, we became a product of our environment. In real life, I am not a fighter. I'm the sweetest person ever. And no one can ever say, I have a lot of haters online, but no one can ever say, knowing me in person, that they don't like me. I've never heard that. It's just for someone to not like me for who I am as a real person in real life, went away from that environment. I feel like people love me and they do. And I can gladly and genuinely say that as a person. However, on TV, it's different. I just know how to play my role.
And that's the scary part about media. Do you ever feel like it's too much sometimes? Do you ever feel like you got too many people in your business, too many people judging you? Does it get overwhelming?
Absolutely.
I know.
Yes, it gets absolutely. It's like, if I want to go live to have fun, I have to watch what I say every single time.
And then people will just start posting the same thing, like saying the same thing.
Yes, and it'll be. I've seen so many crazy things, so many clips, so many narratives. I'm just like, it's a lot. But
well, now you're at a point in your life where you have to completely ignore and understand.
Yes.
I don't know these people.
Exactly.
They don't know me. And
exactly.
And this is important because being able to just shut that off is so important because people really let it get to their minds, you know? People really let it get to them. And sometimes you just have to say, you know what? I signed up to do a job. I know that's not me. My family knows that's not me. So at the end of the day, like, I can't feel no type of way about it, you know? And it is what it is. I'm doing a job because I can relate to you. I'm another woman in media. And there was a time when I did an episode on Love and Hip Hop, and luckily that one didn't get aired because COVID started. But I wilded out, girl. I had my shoes off. I had my feet on the thing. I was just like, I know I'm strong, so I'm gonna turn up and show everybody that this cute, classy girl is strong as hell, and I might slap his beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you just wild out because you just like, yeah, I need to be on that next episode because I need these checks, and at the end of the day, nobody's gonna punk me. And so it gets to that point.
It's like that,
but it doesn't mean that if we were outside, I wouldn't be a little bit more. You know, I give you more chances. But right now, I got one chance. So it's like, I get it, and it's like,
and I feel like that's with everybody. So, you know, I've never actually held anybody accountable for anything that they've done to me on the show. Right or wrong. I've never actually held them accountable. It's like, it's whatever.
It's mature of you, though. Yeah, it's like, you know what it is.
Yeah, exactly. You know what it is. So it's like, it's whatever to me. I've never actually held anyone accountable and just remembered, hey, you did this. In that world, yes. But in real life, I don't care about it.
Check it up.
I don't care.
So now that you're like first of all, do you really like any of the girls? Are you really cool? Do you rock with anybody for real? Like, oh, that's my girl. Like,
honestly, I would say in real life, outside of the show, me and Summer, I feel like me and Summer have always been the closest. Me and Summer have always been the closest.
Summer gives me something like like how you feel as well too. It's just like, man, I'm about to turn up. I'm about to show out. I got mouths to feed. That's what she gives me. It's like, man, my family gotta eat.
But she is really like that in real life. She's authentically herself, and I can, I'm not rowdy, and I'm not like that in person. So on the show it's different. It's different. But her, she's all the way around, just herself.
Yeah.
And I feel like from the first time that I actually met Summer before we started filming Midwest, I grew a connection with her before. So it's like now that we're friends and certain people don't like her for certain things, it's, oh, you chose the wrong friends. You did. I chose her to be my friend before I even knew
because you rocked
who
with
she
her.
was. Exactly. And I still am going to rock with her because she was the first girl that I actually like clicked on to, and we were actually cool. And then somebody else that I have hung around a few times is Russian. Me and her, you don't know her, but her Russian Cream, I hang around her.
Oh, I think I do remember.
And we're cool. Yeah, we're actually cool in real life. So I also talk to Dolly too. Me, Dolly, and Summer, we all have a group chat. So I feel like those three have
I don't know about Dolly because I only seen a little bit of bit of the show, but I was just
Africa, you'll probably see a lot of her.
I don't know, Dolly, but hey, that's just my opinion. I'm watching the show. I don't know you for real.
Yeah, everyone has their own opinions and
everybody,
their own narratives.
And as a friend, you was like, I ain't got nothing to say about that, just you know how you feel and what it is. But I think again, like when you're in media, and that's what sucks because I don't want nobody just watching me and just being like judging me like. You don't know me.
Exactly. And I feel like you have to have like be very level-headed and mature to understand and know that. Like I've watched some people on TV and in real life I feel like I've been around people who treat me like they don't like me because they don't like me on the show in real life.
Yeah.
And it gives like you're a hater. Yeah. Like at that point you're just a hater because you have to understand, right? You have to understand the bigger picture of what's really going on. Because when you're in it, it's way different than watching it, and I can see that now. Yeah. Like it's very much different. But I always take that to the chin because this is something that I wanted to do. So I'm ready for whatever it comes with.
Right,
regardless.
Exactly. You're gonna do your job regardless.
Right, exactly.
You're gonna make the most
whether
out
y'all
of
like it or not.
That's what you gotta do. And everything passes anyway. It's like a couple years from now, like they forgot. Now on to the next. It is what it is.
Exactly.
Because like that's another thing. It's gonna pass.
Right.
People are gonna feel how they feel now. I remember Natalie Nunn was doing the Bad Girls Club a long time ago, and she used to get on our damn nerves. We'd be like, look at this girl. Like, talk about, I ain't run LA. So it's just like now, look where she's at now.
Yes.
And that was my girl back then. When I used to watch it, I used to be like, she's funny. I like it.
Yes.
So
she was that girl.
Now fast forward, it's like, did anybody care about what she was talking about then?
Exactly.
Clips might pop up, but it is what it is. Yep. So you just make the best of your career. But like just even being in media, like you're already lucky because you have a dope team. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And being a woman in media is hard. Yes. I feel like you're pretty much protected in a way because you got your team. And me, myself, I had no protection. I just was a girl that was getting money on the low.
Yeah.
And I was just paying for stuff and I was attracting the wrong people. And so I had no protection. So I wasn't going about my career correctly at all.
Yes. No, I definitely can understand exactly where you're coming from. No, I definitely understand what you're saying. I feel like team plays a big part, and I am just now building my team. Yeah. I have a manager, and he was with me from the beginning. Shout out to you, Jay. He's been with me from the beginning, and now I'm getting into like PR, and I'm finding my style. I'm finding, who I want around me. My makeup artist. I found my makeup artist. Yes. So, this is she's it.
So fun.
Yes.
And do content together.
Exactly.
Like do things together.
I feel like no one taught me how to be in this position. So I don't know. Zeus does a good job of setting the tone, but outside I still am lost and I still need guidance. And Emmanuel, we just started like working together really, and I'm already on the ground running. Like I'm so shout out to you too, because he's put me in different rooms already. And so I'm building my team, but it's strong and we're coming together and we're going to make the best out of what we got. So period. Yes.
I'm so happy to see that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love that you're young and you're maneuvering and you're learning fast and you just moving and going with it.
Yes.
It's an amazing thing. And it's a blessing to have a team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
and you never know what you decide. Like, even like I just was saying, shoot content with your makeup artist, whatever. Like,
Yes.
even by you putting on the next person and helping her grow, that's only going to help your team's growing. Everybody, everybody can eat. Everybody can make a bag. Everybody can be seen. And just like Ari done put on mad people. Mad people branch off from it, and
Exactly.
their greatness doesn't. They don't. Nobody overshines each other. It's like just building teams and everybody working together to get to the bag. Like even building Black wealth.
Yes.
This is how we do it. You know, people shouldn't gatekeep so much, and people shouldn't like feel like, oh, I'm the star. You know, whatever. So I think it's nice that you even have your team, and I'm just encouraging you. Listen. You got your team. Make sure you guys are locked in.
Yes.
Make sure y'all make the most of it. Make your content. Like build each other up, and you're on your way to high places. 100%.
Right.
It's awesome.
Yes.
You know, you went to school for business management, so you know like there's a strategic way to go about things. How the books tell you to in school, but it's like tell us about it. Like you're building a business.
Right.
Off of your momentum of a show.
So how I started. I had a booking manager. Okay, so I had someone that was controlling my emails, and I would post my emails. Hey, if you want to book me, this is where you go. And they were behind the scenes handling all of that information. Okay, so for a long time, it was just us two. You know, it was just me and him, and the bookings were cool, but I wanted to kind of branch out outside of that, and so I actually talked to Diamond the Baddie.
Okay, I like her.
Yes.
She was here too.
Yes, I love her. And she
I was supposed to
honestly,
interview her.
yes, I respect her so much because she genuinely, like if I have a question, I feel like I feel like I can ask Natalie anything. But Natalie is so, you know, she's there. She's her.
Yeah.
Diamond, she was one of us. She was a baddie, and I've seen her elevate so much. And so I look up to her in a way like we were on the same level, and now I see your growth. So I look up to her in that way, and she genuinely helps me, and I love that about her, that she doesn't gatekeep, but also she knows that I'm genuine and that I'm taking everything in. So she introduced me.
Did you guys fight?
No,
Oh, okay,
I've never fought her. I love Diamond.
Got you. Okay.
But she introduced me into a PR, and I did not know what a PR was. And a PR is public relations, someone that's kind of into different things, and they put you in different places. And so she introduced me into Emmanuel, and already we hit the ground running. Like I'm here at New York Fashion Week. I'm here with you. I was with Daniel Leather. I was everywhere. And so next, I feel like you have to have your look together. Your look is a
So
big
important.
part. So find somebody that you like. I've been to many makeup artists, and I can only maybe name 3 people that I actually liked and that I actually like wanted to work with. Like I could have got my makeup done here, but I had my girl Court come out from Houston and attend to me because she does what's need to be done. And so I'm still in the process of finding my hairstylist, but I think that's next. Is
I
your
got
look.
somebody for you.
Okay, period. Because yes,
Booty, it's your time. Okay, I'm listening. Yeah.
So I feel like that's the next thing. So booking manager, PR, you know, your hair, makeup, and then maybe like an assistant, and you know, you can just grow from there. But it's all an investment into yourself.
Right.
So
right.
everything is an
business.
investment.
It's literally
Exactly.
investing
You have
in
to
yourself.
invest in yourself no matter what.
Yeah.
It might cost, but
cost.
how much is your career worth to you?
And everything matters. I mean, even pulling up to an event, you don't want nobody seeing you pulling up and
Exactly.
pull up in that black car. Like it is what it is sometimes,
Yes,
and it's
a lot.
expensive. But girl,
It's a
and it's
lot.
harder for y'all. Like I remember.
Oh my goodness.
I remember when Uber first came out and nobody knew I was using Uber. I just thought I had a car service. And it was
Exactly.
nice and cheap.
Exactly.
It wasn't expensive to leave Jersey to go to New York. And they was just like, oh, she got the car service. And so whole time I was using Uber. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Again, like I was pulling up to them spots and them trucks and you know it looked good. So you have to look the part, you know, and it's part of the business.
Oh my goodness. And that's why I feel like even on the way here, I cried.
Yeah.
Like I had a whole breakdown. It's so much.
Why was you crying?
It's just because I get overwhelmed. It's like it's a lot. I have a lot of stuff to do. You know, I'm still having fun, but I still have to be disciplined. So,
Yeah.
last night I was out, I was having fun. I had to wake up early. I didn't get
Mhm.
my full rest of sleep. And then it's like I woke up. Now we were on a move. We have to go, like we have to get our stuff. So it overwhelms me. And then, I broke down. I had my makeup fully done. I
Mhm.
dropped a tear, hood, patted up,
Mhm.
fixed me up, whatever. I'm here now. And it's just part of
It's
the
gonna happen.
game.
It's a
It's
part of
just
the
part of
game,
the
and it's all
game.
gonna make sense later, and it's all
Exactly.
gonna be worth it. So
Mm-hmm.
you're young, you have the energy.
Yes. Yes.
Girl, you're young, you have the energy.
Yes.
Do it now.
Yes.
Cause when I tell
Exactly.
you now that I'm
Exactly.
my age and I got my son and I still gotta do it now, and I'm like, oh, I gotta do all of that stuff
Yeah.
again. I'm just like, gosh, I should have took advantage when I was younger. I should have played my
Exactly.
cards a little bit better. Cause
Yeah.
when you have the opportunity,
Mhm.
take it and sprint that, like take it and run with it.
Mhm.
Cause you're young, you have the energy. My knees are starting to hurt already. And y'all laughing. My knees are starting to hurt already, and I'm in my low 30s. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying?
Yes.
So, baby, you're doing the right thing. You might have to shed a tear,
Yep.
and it's painful
But
and
we
it's
still go.
exhausting. But
Exactly.
this is practice too, because you're exhausted for your career.
Right.
You ain't ready for exhausting because of your child.
Exactly. Yes,
You
I'm
ain't
not.
ready for
Yes,
that. So,
exactly.
baby, this is
Yeah.
preparation for the
Mhm.
hard stuff. I was watching another podcast with Kiki Palmer and Sierra, and
Mhm.
there's gonna come a time where it all just falls together. But the hard work and everything you put in now is just so important. And the fact that you have your team, and I had to go through some rough stuff. Like, I don't know if you have
Right.
any difficult stories, but like for me, I just
Mhm.
felt like people were always trying to sleep with me. People were always just trying to like hit on me.
Yeah.
And no matter how hard I would just be like, "Hey, I have 10 bands. Let's just work." People were always having
Yeah.
different, because I was walking into rooms by myself. So you having a team
Yes.
is such, you're already
Yeah.
like,
I'm already ahead. That's
yeah.
I feel like that plays a big part in your career is the people
Yeah.
around you because you can't do it by yourself. And I
Yeah.
realize that I try to do it by myself. I try to put certain things together, but
Mhm.
I'm not too big of a person to say sometimes I do need help.
Yeah.
Like, and that's just how it is. I'm still young, I'm still learning, I'm still growing. So I definitely feel like, sometimes the help is needed and I can say that. Like,
Yeah.
sometimes I need help. But yeah, overall, I'm just still building myself
Right.
and, I'm building my brand. And I do feel like, for the people that watch me on TV that may not be a big fan, I hope that them watching this, you guys got to know me a little bit more personally and you guys have a more understanding of me because you guys only see what you see on TV, but I feel like this platform, and I do want to thank you as well. This platform has gave me, an opportunity to kind of open up and show people a different side of me and
Yeah.
maybe understand me. Because you may not like me on the show, but I don't feel like anyone can ever say they don't like me in person.
Exactly.
So
And that's a fact.
yeah,
You are who you are, and
hmm
at the end of the day, people are only getting a glimpse of you in a
exactly,
moment. So to
exactly.
judge someone completely, if you're gonna judge someone completely off of a scene that you see in a show,
hmm
you have mental issues, and that's just like,
Right.
I'm joking. That's just
No,
on
like
you. So if you're
you
gonna
guys just have to be aware. That's
yeah,
it.
if you're gonna completely assume you know someone based off of a few clips on a half an hour episode, then you
Right.
got some work to do. But this girl is out here handling business and doing what she has to
hmm
do. Have you
Thank
come
you.
across any like difficult situations that like like
um Yeah, I would just say I wouldn't say difficult situations. I just say like my life it's a movie.
mhm,
My birth or from the September 6th to September 11th, I went to Puerto Rico for my birthday. From
mhm,
the 11th to the 15th, my friends were at my house and we were turning up.
mhm.
From the 15th to the 18th, I'll be here. I have a booking on the 19th and
Oh,
the
you're a
20th.
Virgo.
Yes. I have a booking on the
Yeah, that's
19th
why
and
it all makes
20th. I
sense.
go back home on the 21st and then I fly out to LA in the next on the 24th through like
Mhm.
28th or something like that. So my life is on the go. My life
Yeah.
is it's on the go and I just feel like I have a strong mental, I do believe in God. I'm very religious, so I
Yes.
just pray and that keeps me, balanced when I'm overwhelmed and I, want to get angry and I want to
Mhm.
I just pray and he calms me down. So shout out to the Lord.
And that's why I'm here, because everybody knows I quit my job. I don't even work here for real. So, no, but seriously, I've been on this spiritual path. And when I tell you God is let me tell you, I rely on him for everything. I even prayed. I went outside and I prayed right before you guys got here. Like, I don't play by my Lord and Savior.
Right.
And on top of that, I didn't want to say it then because I didn't know how people feel about religion.
Yeah.
But even when you were speaking about how you feel, like the power that's all God. And I think that it's important that people understand, like, yo, you got to give God the glory. And if you don't, baby, you don't understand why we here.
Exactly.
But when you do,
yes,
you get it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, but I love that. So, although you probably haven't experienced anything too traumatizing, you have been experiencing the stress and the anxiety of just this happening so fast.
Yes.
But you're managing it very well. I have to say you're managing it better than I did when I was younger. And
thank you.
I can see you going very far. And then once you said you were a Virgo, like my crazy mom, I just knew like nothing's gonna be able to stop you.
Shout out to you, Mom.
Nothing's gonna be able to stop you. And
right.
Congratulations to you. I hope I see you again soon.
You
sweetheart.
will. You'll see me on the runway, modeling.
Yes. Give me some tickets
in a different light. Yes.
Yes. I loved it. This was a great talk we had.
I know. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Shout out to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yes, I'm happy to be here.
Okay, boo-boo. Well, that's it, y'all. We're going to wrap it up. We just got to sit here and just learn more about Big Lex. She's such a sweetie, so stop hating on my girl.
Sweetheart, exactly.
Stop being a hater. If you want to just go to the audition.
Don't hate, appreciate.
Go to the audition. See what you can do. You know what I'm saying? Go to the gym. Just work on your fitness. Don't be hating. Okay, so yeah, y'all. Thank you for tuning into 8 at the Table. Make sure you guys follow, subscribe. Make sure you check our girl out. Clear the air a little bit. We got to get to know her a little bit well. She's an educated baddie.
Yes, I am. Exactly.
That's
I got the man's a little bit, but that ain't me.
And it ain't a problem if you don't say nothing wrong to her. Right. You ain't gotta worry about it. So yes, make sure you subscribe, tune in, and thank you so much.
Yes.